Helen, Dominic. Helen. Whoa. Hi, I'm in a black hole, so just the car. Helen, hello? Hello? Helen? Yeah, oh. No. Helen? Yeah, I'm in kind of a black hole here. You can hear me? Can you hear me? Dominic? Bye. Just stop the exhumation, Helen. Helen, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can stop the exhumation on the corner, okay? The body's in the ground. The body can just stay in the ground until I get there. Why can't... Look, just call the cemetery and tell them I'm running late. I don't think it'd be a big, huge problem. Okay, Francis and Victoria, 1800 block of well, it's on the corner. No, the car's just back here a little bit. It's just down on, right on the same street, Francis. Well, 2 blocks, 18, 17, 16, around 16. Just needs a jump. Don't have to tow it. No, I'm not going to be there because I'm going to walk. It's not that far from here, so. I can walk, Helen, okay? Just call the cemetery, tell them, let them know I'm going to be late, okay? Okay.
Hey. Who was the car towed from?
Alley across from the police station.
Oh, yeah? The downtown headquarters?
Yeah, it was in a loading zone. They got the call about 7 this morning.
Yeah, I see the flat tire there.
Yeah, the tow driver got it here. Realized he must have got a flat along the way. Thought he better change the tire before the owner got here to pick it up.
Came around to the trunk for the spare tire.
Yeah. Oh, watch out. That's his vomit there.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no.
Is that Laura Maitland?
Yeah, man.
Who's this car registered to?
Laura Maitland.
That's her. That's Laura.
We had surveillance on her. What the hell happened to them?
I don't know.
Okay, we gotta back off this right now. We're gonna call IDAN for us. Tell them we need a forensic team down here right away.
Okay.
Wow.
What the hell is going on here?
Morris? Sorry. I'm sorry I'm late, eh? Sorry, I know I'm late.
Look, I got the backhoe waiting.
I know. My car broke down. And then my phone was in a gray zone, and I just couldn't do anything about it. Sorry.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay. Morris? This is a hard thing for you, okay? I know this is a hard thing. Sorry. 1 second. Just give me one. Just... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah. Back that up. Oh. Could you just go on ahead? I'll be right there. I just got to deal with this one little thing, okay? Sorry. What was that? No? That was in the paper today, or what? What do you say exactly? Would you just hold 1 second? I can't really hear you. There's a thing there. What? I will personally strangle that son of a bitch! He said what? Oh!
I'm gonna get what I can right here, do the whole car as is before we get her out of there.
Any first impressions?
Well, yeah, first off, she was struggling back here in the trunk. You can see she lost a shoe. But the other one, that's all scuffed up on the toe. And there's this dent here in the trunk lid where she was kicking hard from the inside.
She was alive for some time.
Yeah, no way of telling if she was struggling when she went in, whether the killer went back in later or what.
The bag is tight. It's cinched real tight around her neck.
Yeah, it's got the drawstring and it's knotted up there.
Tight enough to asphyxiate.
I don't know, Leo. It's real tight.
No wounds on her?
Not that I'm seeing. I'll move her after we get our photographs.
Take a look in the car yet?
Yeah, quick look, see. Go ahead and have a peek. Watch yourselves.
A couple empty water bottles. Take out coffee cup.
Got a purse on the floor there?
Yeah, I see that. Hey, chick, we got a person on the floor here. You want to go through, find the wallet, see if she's been robbed?
Yeah, as soon as I got my pictures.
We're gonna split.
Right.
We had surveillance on her.
Yeah, supposed to.
And what happened?
I don't know, I'm making a call right now. Which one's the tow truck driver?
Right here. Hey, we're gonna need you to show us exactly where you towed her car from.
So what's this? I gotta read it in the damn paper that you're Chicken Shack?
You think we ought to do this in public?
Oh, all of a sudden you're concerned about public appearances, are you, Councilman?
I just don't think we should be arguing in public.
Well, good, let's take it out in the alley. Come on, follow me, let's go.
Not when you're in your temper.
You're damn right I'm in my temper.
I was going to call you.
And what, you misstyled and got the editor of the newspaper? Is that your explanation?
Would you like to hear my reasons?
You got a reason for a 180-degree reversal of your position? You got a reason for completely sandbagging me?
I will tell you exactly the same thing I told the press, and that is I can no longer support an initiative which I've come to doubt.
And what brought on this sudden crisis of faith, Councilman?
It's not important.
It's not important?
What matters is that I can no longer endorse a red light initiative that in any way encourages or facilitates the sex trade. I realize that it might improve conditions for sex workers, but at the same time, it might encourage young women to enter the sex trade.
Please, as if anybody willingly goes in the sex trade in the first place. What's happened to you? This is not an individual problem. These are displaced people here. It's a global problem.
I'm just expressing my individual personal convictions.
Oh, I understand. Okay, I see. Did you tell the newspaper you live with a prostitute half your age? No, because that would sink you politically, so you didn't tell them that, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, you
All
didn't.
right? If you'll excuse me, I've got a meeting to go to.
A meeting? Hell is a meeting. That's what hell is. A bunch of people sitting around a table, yap, yap, yap for centuries, and doing sweet FA about it. Go to your meeting, buddy. Go to hell. I'm sorry. Sorry for all the noise and upsetting your meals here.
Things work out with the councilman. Not that good. Brenda wasn't supposed to be there. Isn't that what I told you? Isn't that what I told you? Yeah, that's what I told you. You told me that she was going to be out of that house, and I show up, and guess what? She's still there.
I tried to get her out. She couldn't go.
So I walk in, and there she is.
Sorry.
Sorry, my ass. I'll tell you, you know what? I do not want any trouble from her, okay? And you're gonna make sure that doesn't happen, right?
Okay.
Now you explain to her that if she mentions anything about that to anybody, I am gonna come looking for her. I'm gonna find her, I'm gonna find her little sister and her mom and all her relations. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand.
All right, get out of here. Have a nice day.
The tow yard got a call from a restaurant here. They loaded in early. Cars parked right where the truck's parked and they wanted it towed.
And it was parked right here? Which way was it facing?
West.
Exactly where?
Front end, right here.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming down. I appreciate it.
Problem.
All right, hang on a sec. All right, let's get it taped off right here and barricade at both ends of the alley. We want to grab a couple other constables.
You get the word?
Yeah, just now. Where's the body?
It's over at the tow yard. Chick's going over it.
Okay. Hey, there was a message on my phone when I got in this morning about an hour ago from Laura saying she was going to meet me in my office as soon as I got in, and that was going to be around 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, her car got towed away with her in the trunk, so...
She was supposed to tell surveillance if she was leaving the apartment.
Yeah, they're on their way over. We're going to get that story.
You saw her?
Yeah, she was in the trunk, handcuffed behind the back, plastic bag cinched around her head. No visible wounds on her yet.
So she came down here bright and early to meet you.
Yeah, why wouldn't she just come up to your apartment if she wanted to see you?
No, I go to the gym at 5:45 every morning. She would have missed me. The call was placed at 6:30.
Okay, so she comes down here hoping to catch you, and she parks here. So why does she park here?
Well, the parking in front of the station is restricted.
Yeah, well, same thing here. It's the loading zone. You know what? She didn't see the sign?
Okay, let's say she drove herself down here, gets parked, and then she was assaulted and put in the trunk right here on the spot.
Yeah. This is the primary scene, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What time was the call to you?
6:30 something, 35 maybe.
The restaurant called the tow company just before 7, and they needed about 15 minutes to get here, so it leaves about a 45-minute window for her to be assaulted and thrown into the trunk.
We got garbage trucks coming through here early this morning.
Yeah, that's right. No, they come at 6 o'clock, so anything that's in the bins now is there from after that. That's good.
Laura told us that when she was attacked in the underground parking garage, there were 2 assailants, right? Daniel Cousins, who she ended up stabbing, and another man who ran away.
That's right.
Well, there was no second man on the security tapes, and you cannot get out of that garage without being taped. It's impossible.
So there was no second man, or she was mistaken about the second man.
Well, look at it this way. If she stabbed Daniel Cousins the way she said she did with the knife that she said she was carrying, he should have had defensive wounds on his forearms, on his hands, something. There weren't any.
What's that saying?
It makes me believe that Laura assaulted him. The knife that she said he was carrying, the one that we found under his body, well, there was a similar one that Rose saw in her apartment when she was investigating the break and enter. It's no longer in her apartment.
Okay. Geez, that does put a different skew on things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind her psych history. She could have made this whole thing up. The initial break and enter, the sexual assault, the assault by Daniel Cousins.
Wow. Man.
I'm gonna go over to the tow yard and have a look.
Yeah, okay, we'll catch up to you later.
You know, we had a lot of people up and down this alley all morning, but I'm going to give the dog squad a call. Maybe they can pick up a scent from the car worth a shot.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, guys, I hate to tell you, but you got to get in these bins and take a real good look, okay? No, sorry, you can't come out here. Sorry, this is a crime scene. You got to stay back. Yeah, I'm going to want to talk to anybody else who came in to work with you early this morning, too, all right?
Okay, there's just 2 of us.
Just the 2 of you? Okay, I'll be in a couple minutes to talk to you, but you got to stay out, all right? Thanks. Hey, Leo, I think I got an earring here.
Okay, take me through what you have.
Okay, her purse was upended in the front on the floor, gone through, but nothing was stolen. I also got a bottle of diazepam. That's an anxiety medication, yeah? Looks like a new prescription, but there could be a couple of pills missing from in there.
Yeah, she said she was taking medication to help her sleep. Are those regular handcuffs?
Yeah, same as we issue. You can get them just about anywhere.
You check under her fingernails?
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of blood, chipped nail, maybe some skin.
Skin? Like, maybe she was defending herself against an attack.
Yeah, most likely. But I'm not going to say that's what happened.
You getting any useful prints off anything?
Oh, yeah, some good ones. Could be the tow driver's, though. He opened the door, the trunk, all over it.
The seat's all the way back.
Yeah, I noticed that. She's about how tall?
5'7", 5'6".
Okay, she'd probably have the seat forward then. Now, I checked for prints on the seat adjust, and there's a grease smear there.
What does that mean?
Well, underneath the lock, on the mechanism, there's grease. Now, they grease that sometimes if you got a sticky lock. When the guy touches that, opening or closing the trunk, goes to drive the car, adjust the seat, leaves the grease on the seat adjust.
Yeah, but she was grabbing the alley and putting the trunk there.
Well, maybe he was going to drive away with her in a trunk when somebody interrupted him.
A witness, maybe somebody going to work, somebody shooting up in the alley.
Yeah. Oh, I also got her cell phone. That cell phone there? Yeah, it was under the seat. I redialed the last number she called and got your answering machine.
Hey, Angie.
Hey, Brian.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. How about you?
I heard you were looking at the East Indians for taking out Carla and Danny Zero. You recovered a weapon, right?
We recovered a weapon, yeah.
Well, I guess they got into something over their heads.
Well, that happens.
I'll tell you, that whole East Indian scene, you know, that's a hard one to penetrate.
Did I say I was giving up?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that nobody's had much luck over the years, that's all.
Yeah, well, you make your own luck. Anyway, take it easy.
Always do.
So what's going on? You still sitting on the girls?
No, they're back out on the street.
What happened there?
I guess the owner of the escort service saw the charges against her. She decided to cooperate with the Crown, pled guilty, so they didn't need Brandy or Carmen's testimony.
So they're back working?
Probably. What else are they going to do? They got habits to feed.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose they thought about getting some rehab.
Guess not. I'm going to try and keep tabs on them when I'm out there, but hey, I mean, you know how it goes with that.
Yeah. Well, listen, if you run into either of them, you make sure you give them my number. You know, anytime they got something to tell me.
Well, you know Brian's going to want to work them up as informants, yeah?
Yeah, well, I'd like to get to them first, so.
Yeah, okay, I understand. I'll let him know.
All right. Hey, listen, did you ever run into a young girl by the name of Sue? She used to work the mid-track sometimes, a kiddie stroll for a while there. She's small, she's got long hair. She knows Brian pretty good.
Yeah, maybe. It sounds sort of familiar. She's from up country, right?
Yeah, from Kamloops.
Okay, I know who you mean. She was working the kiddie stroll for about a year or so, but I haven't seen her there lately. I can ask Brian.
No, don't do that. Just give me a shout if you see her. I just need to catch up.
Will do.
Hey, Brenda. How you doing?
How'd you find me?
Well, it wasn't that tough. I just phoned around the different strip bars and asked who was dancing. No big deal.
You're bad news, you
Bad
know
news?
that?
You want to talk about bad news? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Here, take a look. Come here.
I saw that.
See what kind of bull your boyfriend's spewing right now. You see this?
Yeah, I saw that.
You want to tell me what's going on there? What the hell all this is about? Can you tell me that?
Honestly, couldn't tell you. Guess he had a change of heart.
Well, you know what this does to my proposal to get a red zone for the street girls?
Can't be good, I know that.
I lose Jack, I lose 2 council members, and that's it. I go from a contender to a damn mutt.
You can bark all you want about a red light district. But even if you get one, you can't protect all the girls. Come on, you know that. You gotta change the laws, the federal laws, or you're running in circles.
You gotta get a head of steam up for that, you know? So you want to tell me what's going on here? Like, who put the screws to your boyfriend?
Why would I know that?
Because you got them wired and coming and going, Brenda. Give me a break here.
Are you asking me to find out what's going on, why I backed off the proposition?
Yeah.
That's kind of pathetic. After what you asked me to do, do you remember any of that?
Yeah.
You asked me to go away,
Yeah.
leave town. You remember any of that?
Yeah. I'm not proud. I'm asking for your help.
And now you're asking me to stay, work the councilman
Look,
for
forget
you.
it, okay? Just forget I asked. Forget it.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
Well, what are you actually saying then?
Just pointing out the irony. Everybody needs a working girl now and then. Am I right?
Well, someone threw it in the system there, and I just want to know who that is, Brenda.
I'll get back to you.
You will?
I know where to find you.
Okay. Thanks.
Just talking to the surveillance officers. They say they were parked in front of Laura's apartment up until about an hour ago, and they missed her leaving.
She was supposed to call when she was going to leave the apartment.
Yeah, well, that didn't happen. They got her on the parking garage videotapes, leaving her apartment at 6:15.
Yeah, she called Kurtz at 6:30.
So she makes the call before she gets on the road.
Yeah.
Presuming she had a cell phone.
She did have one. Guy from the restaurant says that he came out about 6:30 to dump some boxes. Actually, he doesn't know if it was exactly 6:30, but around there. He said when he came out, he saw her sitting in the car talking on a cell phone. So there you go. She had one.
That was probably the call to Kurtz then.
Yeah, it could have been. Anyway, he comes out 20 minutes later, says she's not in the car anymore. He doesn't see her. He calls the tow company to come and have it lifted because he's got deliveries coming and going, right?
So we're looking at a window now of about 20 minutes from 6:30 to 10 to 7, right?
Yeah.
Hey!
Got it.
I got some car keys in here.
All right. Here we go.
Bob! You got a minute?
Yeah, I'll have to be quick. What's it about?
Jack Pierce.
Oh, yes, I saw the piece in the paper this morning.
Did you?
Heard the commentary on the radio, and I expect to see it on the evening news. Too bad you can't get coverage like that.
Well, that's the thing about the media in this town is one guy owns everything. How do you got the other point of
Yes, I
view
think
across?
I've heard that rant before. Now, what about Jack?
Well, it looks like he's been sleeping with this prostitute, right? He thinks he's converted her.
And so she's behind this turnaround?
I don't know. I just spoke to her, and I think she's just as much in the dark as we are at this point.
So what's behind it then?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. Maybe he's getting squeezed in some back room down at City Hall. I don't know.
Well, it's possible, I suppose. I mean, otherwise he would have just backed off his position and let it die quietly.
Exactly. Like, why make a big deal about this? Why is he calling the media and making his resignation so public? It's almost like he's positioning himself for something, like he wants to take a run at the mayor's office. I just don't know.
Right, this would be his first step on his political platform.
Could be.
How does this fallout affect your committee?
I lose Jack, I lose 2 other counselors, I'm right back at 0 again. Just right back at 0. So all I want to know from you, Bob, is have I got your public support on this? I need that.
No, I can't publicly stump for this.
I'm just asking this one time, okay? I need you.
No, what you need is the umbrella of the coroner's office. And the only way I can guarantee you that is by denying that a red light district is my official position. In the meantime, you get to utilize all our resources and keep the issue in the public eye.
Oh, no, back up. Do I have this right? You're saying you'll put up a smoke screen for this?
Yeah, precisely.
Really? Okay, yeah, okay, thanks. I appreciate it. All right, Bob.
Thanks.
I'll keep you informed, eh? Oh, what's this?
Yeah, there's nothing at the scene to indicate she was attacked here. No witnesses. Well, there was the kitchen staff. They saw her when they were taking out the garbage. They saw her on the phone. That was a call to you.
And the kitchen staff would have heard sounds of the attack if it had occurred right in front of their door.
10 feet away, they would have heard something screaming, yelling.
Chick told me that the driver's seat had been adjusted back for a driver much taller than Laura, and that there was a smear of grease from the trunk latch on the seat adjust.
Right, but the mirrors weren't adjusted to fit a taller driver.
Maybe he adjusts the seat and gets interrupted. Decides to leave the car parked where it is, toss the keys down the alley somewhere. But why he takes the keys with him, I don't know.
Again, there's no scent that the dog's picking up indicating there had been anybody around that car, right? Except for the guy in the kitchen.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people up and down the alley all night long, scavengers or whatever.
Can we just look at this from another angle for a second? If Laura wanted to stage us, what does she do? She asphyxiates herself with a bag over her head. All right. Doesn't seem like the most certain way to commit suicide, does it?
Not the best chance of pulling it off, no.
Maybe she was just intending to escalate events, like staging another incident, like the assault and the break-and-enters.
And her death was accidental.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, she handcuffs herself behind her back. Once she starts to asphyxiate, how was she planning to get the bag off when it was cinched that tight?
Because she was expecting to be found before that happened. She deliberately parks in the loading zone, right, thinking somebody's going to come by, and that's when she starts kicking in the trunk, making noise.
There was evidence of that. Chick found it, dents in the trunk and scuffs on her shoes.
If she was screaming inside that bag, somebody would have heard her.
No, not if there's trucks going up and down the alley picking up garbage.
Well, maybe one of those drivers saw something. We should hear something from somebody soon.
Okay, sorry. Where am I going?
Top of the stairs, first door.
It'll pass. It'll just pass, that's what.
Who's that?
He's a friend. He found her.
All right. Where?
Right up there.
All the way to the top, right?
Hey, I'm taking you to the bathroom.
Okay.
In there.
Yeah? Hey, Constable, excuse me.
What?
Is there a baby living in this apartment? Does a woman have a baby? Because I'm seeing baby things all through here.
I don't know.
Okay, go down and ask the friend who's downstairs, ask him what's the deal with the baby, okay?
All right.
Right away.
You got a couple minutes to talk?
Please don't talk to me. You're gonna burn me.
Come on, on, Sue, just stop and have a cigarette with me.
Thanks.
You look tired.
Really, what a surprise. I've been up since 4 a.m.
Are you hungry? Do you want something to eat?
I want some money. I need to score.
Well, come on, get in. I'll get you something to eat, and I'll give you something to tide you over. Come on.
What time did you talk to her?
About 2 hours ago now.
Okay. You called her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw her yesterday. Brought over some groceries for her and the baby.
What was your state of mind?
Yesterday? Or today?
Well, yesterday and then today.
Yesterday she seemed to cheer up a bit. Maybe that was because I gave her a break from being stuck with the baby all the time. And then when I left, she was looking pretty grim again. I called her last night. She was sleepy, didn't want to talk. And this morning I called. She didn't answer the first time. So I called again, and she did answer. It's like she'd already done something. Maybe to the baby.
What, was she said something like that then?
Yeah, she said he's gone. And I said, wait, who's gone? And she said, the baby. I said, what do you mean? And she said that it was for the best.
For the best, yeah, she said that.
Yeah.
And you took that to mean what?
That she'd hurt the baby.
Why, she said something like that before? She ever talked about harming that baby?
No, it was harm to herself. She talked about harming herself, and I said, you can't do that. You got the baby. He needs you.
Did she take that to heart?
Well, she did for a while.
Right. Now, what about the father? Was he in the picture here?
No. He's in the Navy. Okay. And they weren't even really together. A couple of weeks, you know? And then he left, and she was pregnant, and she didn't want him to know, and it's not like she was in love with him or anything.
Okay, well, let me just see if I understand this now. It sounds like that she was pretty depressed. Now, was that since the baby, or was that financial? Or what do you think it was?
No, she was happy when she had the baby. It was about money.
What?
It was not being able to get a job. She never high school. She dropped out. And then the baby came, and she was trying to get some training, but that wasn't working out for her.
Was there any family there that way of her?
No. Nobody.
Nobody except you, I guess.
We went to high school together.
Did you?
Yeah. We used to go out, and we stayed friends. I tried to do for what I could, but I got a full-time job and a wife who's pregnant myself.
Do you know if she was getting any treatment for the depression? If she was seeing a therapist, a doctor?
No. I told her she should, but that stuff costs money.
Yeah. Yeah, that medication can really be expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, I really appreciate you talking to me. And I'm very sorry for your loss here. It's pretty rough, eh?
I'm sorry that I didn't come over right away when I talked to her this morning, you know? I was at work.
Okay, look, you have to excuse me for a second. I'll be right back. I just have to check with the paramedics here, okay? All right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, looks like the baby's suffocated. It's hard to tell how it happened, but he was stone cold.
Okay, I'm sorry I had to go up there, but I need you to take a look for me.
We try not to disturb anything up there for you.
Okay, thanks. Well, I guess I'll grab my pictures. It's looking like a murder-suicide here. Listen, before you go rushing off, can you just make sure my friend here is okay? Just go and talk to him. I think he's all right. Listen, I'm gonna have to go back upstairs to continue. If you need anything, just ask this lady here or check with the uniform. They'll call me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I apologize for not treating you like I would any other friend.
Okay, I accept.
I guess I didn't realize what kind of a dangerous situation I was putting you in by talking to you.
Yeah, usually, you know, you're careful about not meeting me anywhere out in public. You're cool that way. I just was really pissed that you thought I was always lying to you.
Well, I gotta ask the questions.
Yeah, I know.
I've been trying to get a break on these shootings for a couple months now.
Yeah. I don't think those are ever going to be solved.
Okay, anyway, I'm not going to press you for information. I just wanted to check in on you and tell you that I care about you. I mean, I was worried about you and wondering if you were okay.
I used to dream about flying.
Yeah?
They're pretty clumsy, seagulls.
Yeah.
They always overshoot their landing, gotta go around, try again. I was thinking about maybe going away for a while.
Yeah, where to?
I heard Hawaii was nice and warm.
It is. Yeah, I loved it.
I think maybe I'd like to try and quit dope.
Okay. Well, I can help you with that.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm ready for that.
Anytime. I can put in a word, get you in a program.
Will you check that out for me?
Sure. I mean, I can do it as soon as I get back to the office.
You won't have a street rat anymore.
I think I can manage.
Yeah, there's always more where I came from, right? And you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. But, I'll make the calls to rehab and we'll get together later today, okay?
Yeah.
You got my numbers?
Yeah, I'll call you around dinner.
All right. You sure you don't need a ride?
No.
She was taking diazepam for anxiety attacks?
Diazepam? Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'll have him screen for that.
Can you overdose on that?
It's not impossible, but you stand a better chance of ODing on 1,000 different drugs, all more readily available. You might. What we can see is there was a very tight seal on the bag around her head. There's a contusion from the drawstring right around her neck. That's going to keep the bag on tight, causing a complete restriction of the airways.
That contusion needs oxygen to develop, is that right?
Right. She was live long enough for that to show up.
So any other bruises she might have suffered during an attack would show up as well?
They would, but I'm not seeing anything else. Minimal contusions around the handcuffs, no bruising anywhere else.
We usually see a lot of bruising after a violent assault, right?
Yeah, it's unusual not to see any. I did find some grease on her left hand, which Chick thinks might have come from the latch in the trunk. He's trying to match that up.
So what about the broken fingernail?
Oh, yeah. Take a look. We scraped skin from underneath a couple of those.
Which would indicate she did scratch somebody.
Yeah.
There's a razor blade under the water in the tub with her. Looks like she probably used that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, was she on any medication, do you know?
Well, I didn't see anything in the medicine chest, so I don't really think so.
Okay, well, how about any other drugs? Any sign of drug use or anything like that anywhere you could see?
No. I don't think so. I don't think she was a user. Of course, you guys might turn up something there, but I got no indication of that from the friend who found it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about him. Did he say how he got into the apartment?
We had a key. He sometimes do some babysitting here, and I guess that was a pretty good idea to give him a key.
Okay, and when you talk to him, how do he seem to you? Anything odd jump out?
He's pretty shook up. I don't think he's involved in anything here, other than what he says he's doing is helping her out.
Okay.
Pretty sad.
Well, I'll take a look at the baby now.
Okay, well, just down that little bedroom back there.
I've never had a baby death before.
Okay, I'll go in with you, okay?
Thanks.
All right?
Yeah.
Where'd your witness go?
No, his wife came down to talk to him. They went across the street for coffee. I told him it was okay. It's okay, right?
Yeah, of course, it's all right. Thanks.
Hey, Dominic.
How's it going?
I'm going through his stuff, right? And I found a check stub from social services. And with the baby and rent, I don't know how the hell they expect anybody to live on that.
Well, they don't. They want you to go find a job. Going hungry is like an incentive, eh?
Yeah, only I'm thinking, how do you go for a job interview if you can't afford to get your hair done and look your best? Right? You got it ass backwards.
Yeah, it's all backwards. Your witness is over here having a coffee, apparently, okay?
Oh, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna go over and talk to him.
Okay.
But I'm pretty much seeing murder-suicide here. What do you think?
Right, that's the call.
Yeah.
Okay, well, body pickup's here.
Yeah, right. Got the baby autopsy to look forward to.
Yeah. You'll be all right. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Thought it was you.
Yeah, hey, Mr. Da Vinci.
Are you living around here now?
Oh, yeah, I got a place right around the corner.
Hey, way to go. I've been looking everywhere for you, you know? What happened to you?
Oh, I had to go in the hospital. I got hep, right?
Oh, okay. All right, sorry.
So anyway, about my friend who OD'd, Lamont?
Yeah, that's why I've been looking for you. I got some answers for you. He didn't OD, you know.
What?
No, he was electrocuted.
Electrocuted?
You know, he got kicked out of his house where he was living.
Well, yeah, he lived there for a long time. All his friends lived there.
Oh, yeah? Well, anyway, when he got kicked out, he got back in there and got his TV and his bed. He put him in the alley, and they ran an extension cord back into the building. Got the power out there. He's laying there on his bed. He's watching TV. It started to rain, and that was it. He got electrocuted.
You're kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Wow, I hope he was watching something good.
I don't know about that.
So, what about his body?
We got that down in the morgue.
Well, I want to see he gets buried properly.
That can get pretty expensive, eh?
Oh. Well, what about cremation? What's that cost?
Well, that's a little cheaper.
Okay. Maybe I can spread his ashes over the water. Maybe from Lionsgate Bridge.
Don't let anybody catch it.
Well, they won't see me, man. I'm invisible.
I see you.
Well, sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't.
The autopsy was non-conclusive, so the question is, did Laura stage a suicide to look like a homicide, or was she actually attacked by somebody in the alley there?
Personally, I'm leaning towards her staging it. She takes the diazepam, suppresses her breathing, climbs into the trunk, closes that, pulls the bag onto her own head, gets the handcuffs on herself. She could have done all that easily in 20 minutes. Easily.
My only question there is the grease from the trunk latch on the seat adjust. How does it get there if she's in the trunk?
Okay, well, she's taking the drugs, so maybe she's a little groggy. And she goes back to open the trunk. That's when she gets the latch grease on her hand, and then she remembers she wanted to move the seat back to throw us off. So she goes forward, moves the seat. That's how she gets the grease on the seat adjust. Then she takes the keys, she tosses them in a dumpster, and then she crawls back into the trunk.
All right, that plays. So that only leaves us with the skin underneath the fingernails to consider. I mean, it would seem to me that that would have had to have come from her scratching somebody.
I don't know. Considering her mental health, I don't think it's a stretch to think that she might have staged that, too. If she was going to go as far as to stab Daniel Cousins in order to substantiate her story about being stalked, I think she's probably just about capable of doing anything.
What do you think, Leo?
Well, we know that her agenda was seeking attention, so in my opinion, that's what she was trying to do here, to escalate that. And the scenario just got out of hand and went too far, and she died. And that makes it an accident.
Okay, well, I think we're all on the same page on this. Laura staged it to make us think she was attacked by somebody who was stalking her.
It's looking that way.
I agree.
Okay, so that's our call on this, and I think we can move on.
All right.
I'll go right up to them.
3 years already, huh?
3 years.
Time flies.
It used to. I think it's better if you share it with someone.
Yeah.
You got plans for dinner?
No.
Want to come over?
Yeah, sure. Special day.
Got a friend coming.
A friend? Who's that?
Mr. Chan, the neighbor.
Something I know him, right?
Oh, yes, you do. He's the widower around the corner. He was a friend of your father.
Oh. Okay.
I need a hand up. Oops.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going home. Hey, Leo, if someone called Sue calls in, could you give her my home number and tell her to call me there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, see ya.
Oh, hey, Leo.
Hey, Rose, how you doing?
Not so good. What are you working on?
Just writing up that Laura Maitland mess. You heard about all that?
Yeah, what a shame.
Well, you called it.
Yep.
What's the matter? Why are you looking so glum?
You see this yet?
What is it?
Got a fax from Winnipeg. They arrested 2 natives robbing a gas station. They had a murder weapon in the back of the vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Well, they caught him. I guess they'll be shipping him out here to face homicide charges.
Yeah. Where's Mick?
I don't know. We're not communicating.
You want to talk about that?
Well, I got nothing to say. He's the one who might have something to say.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna be going.
Hang on a second. I'm almost done. You like that chair?
Yeah.
You want some company?
Nah, good, thanks.
You want a date?
Should I be